Joining us now is Navy Secretary John Phelan. Welcome to you, Mr. Secretary. Thank you for your service to our country. Give us your overall impression on what was accomplished in Venezuela.
You know, it was a masterclass in precision, execution, and just an incredible operation. I don't think people really understand the complexity of it. It was a great joint force effort, and you know, it couldn't have been more successful.
You know, I had the pleasure of actually being with the president last night and again this morning, and we, all of us, are in awe of what our military can do and the bravery of our men and women. To a person, when someone came to the table to congratulate him, he deflected the praise. It is not just our weaponry. It is the bravery, the courage of our men and women in uniform. It really is staggering.
Yeah, no, look, I think, you know, President Trump, as Secretary Hegseth has mentioned before, and I always say he has the troops' backs. And I think it was really a truly impressive operation. I was actually at Roosevelt Roads, the Puerto Rican base that has been shut down for 20 years. And I watched our Marine Corps in basically 3.5 months turn that into a fully operational base. A joint base, candidly, with the Air Force and the other services, where a lot of sorties were run from, and I couldn't be prouder of the Joint Force and of our Marines and the Navy and the job that they did. And I think, you know, as I say to all of them, bravo Zulu, well done.
All right, there are two other men that I think deserve credit. One is Marco Rubio and the other is John Ratcliffe. Let's listen to Marco Rubio together, and I'll ask you about it on the other side.
Right now, it is an oil industry that is backwards, and none of the money from the oil gets to the people. It's all stolen by the people that are on the top there. And so that's why we have a quarantine. There's a quarantine right now in which sanctioned oil shipments, there's a boat, and that boat is under U.S. sanctions. We go get a court order, we will seize it. And that's a tremendous amount of leverage that will continue to be in place until we see changes, not just further the national interest of the United States, which is number one, but also that lead to a better future for the people of Venezuela.
What signal, in your judgment, does this send to our adversaries around the world? Our intelligence, our military expertise really appear second to none. If you're an adversary of the United States, what are you thinking right now?
You're thinking you don't want to mess with the United States of America. So I think as the president, you know, the president, when he says he's going to do something, he does it. And I think he really tried to solve this peacefully. And I think, you know, the president has solved 8 conflicts. He is really a person of peace. And he gave Maduro countless numbers of opportunities to call it a day. And instead, unfortunately, he had to face the full might of the United States military. And I think any of our adversaries who saw that mission and understood the complexity, the coordination, and just, as I said, a masterclass in precision and lightning execution, you don't want to mess with the United States military. And I think in particular, it shows, you know, what I see coming from the Department of the Navy, the importance of naval ships, which is something the president really knows a lot about and has emphasized greatly. And it's something we're moving out on, which is, you know, building the best in class, best in breed ships, making sure that both the Marines and the sailors have the assets they need in order to move out on operations like this.
Well said, and he is well aware of both what our military needs, and he's prepared to give it to him. I heard him say it himself out of his own lips this morning. So thank you for your service to our country and for joining us on a Sunday night.
Hey, Trey, one quick thing. I just got to do a quick shout out to my boys on the Iwo Jima. I saw them Monday after Thanksgiving. I was prepped about what they were doing and all they were doing. And so to the sailors and the Marines on the Iwo Jima and basically all of our ships out there, bravo Zulu. Thank you, gentlemen. The country's very proud of you. You did a great job. And thank you, Trey, for having me.
Amen. Well said. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.